Welcome reception learners. My name's Olivia. This is lesson 38. If you've been joining in with some of our other lessons, you might remember that we were talking about how long and how short an object is. We were making a kite. Did you have a go at making a kite at your house? Or maybe you found some things to compare. I had a go at finding some things to compare. I received a new picture in the mail this week, and it came with these little bits of cardboard for packaging. Can you tell which one is the longest bit of cardboard and which one's the shortest? How do we tell? That's right, we need to find the baseline. We need to make sure that we're starting at the same spot. Let's compare and see which one's longest. Can you see which one's the longer one? Definitely this one, isn't it? Do you know what else I found to compare at home? I've been very busy in my vegetable garden and the weather's been lovely and warm. We've had lots of rain. Do you know what that means? It means zucchinis grow very well. This is a zucchini that I grew in my garden. It's huge, isn't it? I've also bought today a cucumber and another cucumber. You might have seen a cucumber like this in your lunchbox or in your home. It's very tiny. Shall we see which one is the longest? The zucchini or the cucumber? Don't forget the baseline. Let's use this to help our thinking. Can you see which one's the longer one? That's right, it's the zucchini. You can probably see that the zucchini is also a lot wider than the cucumber too. Do you like to grow vegetables at your house? Today's learning intention is to be able to compare and order objects according to their length. We've already been having a bit of a practice at that. Now I just need your help to warm up our maths brains so that we can compare lots of different objects and see which one is the longest. I just need to turn over my paper. Now I've brought some pieces of cardboard with me today, and I'd like your help to see if we can order them from the longest piece to the shortest piece. First of all, we need a baseline, don't we? You might like to draw a baseline on your paper too. Let's choose two pieces to compare. Put them on the baseline. Which colour is the longest? It's the orange one, isn't it? The orange is longer than the red. Let's stick this one on. Let's compare two more. Using our baseline, which is longer, the purple card or the red card? Can you tell? The red is longer, isn't it? Shall we stick it on? Let's compare some more. How are you going? Let's put the purple on the baseline and the pink. Can you see which one's longer? It's the purple one. Let's stick it on. Perhaps you could draw these lines in your book while we're learning together. We have 2 more bits of card to go. Can you tell which one's the longest? Let's use our baseline to help. Is it the yellow or the pink? Can you see? The pink goes next, doesn't it? Stick it on. And we know that our yellow card is the shortest. Thanks for your help. We've ordered the card from the longest right down to the shortest piece. Now you might remember that we've been busy making this kite in our other lessons. I had a go at flying it on the windy day, but there were also some other kites and I realised my kite was missing something. It has a long tail to hold on to while it's flying, but the other kites that I saw had lots of bright colours on them. Can you help me decorate my kite? Let's move our vegetables out the way. I've got some streamers here that I think will make our kite a bit more interesting. I want to put 3 streamers on my kite, but I only want to put the longest streamers. Can you help me work out which ones I'm going to use? Let's compare them. Yellow one. It's a tiny one. Lovely bright colours. Let's decide which streamers to use on our kite. We need to use our baseline. And remember, we only want to choose 3 streamers. Can you see which 3 streamers are the longest? Lined up at the baseline. I think this one looks the longest. A lovely purple bright colour. That will jazz up my kite. Should we stick it on? Which way does it go? Flies like this. We'll stick it on the bottom. How's that looking? Great. I think it needs some more though. Let's choose the next streamer. Which one is longest now? Let's compare these 2. Which one's longer, the blue one or the purple streamer? I think I'll use this one. Stick it on our kite. How's it looking now? Bit brighter? If you made a kite, you could add some tail streamers on too. I think it needs a bit more colour though. Which is the next streamer that we might add? Can you see which one's longest? Let's compare again. Is it the pink streamer or the blue streamer? I think I'll add this one. It's nice and long and it will make my kite very decorative. I'll stick it in the middle of the purple ones. There we are. Now our kite has a fabulous tail. So when I'm flying it at the park with the other kites, I can see which one's mine. Thanks for your help. If you've made a kite, you might like to add some tail streamers on. Choose some long bits of paper. You could even use newspaper. Or perhaps you might like to find 3 things at your home that you could compare. Maybe some of your toys. You could line them up with a baseline and compare which one is the longest and which one is the shortest. Today, we've compared several objects to decide which one is the longest and which one's the shortest. We've ordered our paper from longest all the way down to the shortest. Thanks for your help with our learning today. Bye.